schedule here next couple days. Let me see. Let me pull up my calendar. So, yesterday, it's late. It's past midnight already, so this video's gonna be late. Sorry about it. I shot some dancers, doing some performance art, performance dancing, and then I'm doing that again today and tomorrow. I'm shooting photos and video of the performances, and then I'm also shooting well, I want to say local, but they're not really local. It's like a really extreme metal band called Pariah. They are going back to the recording studio after 10 years. They kind of, I'm not gonna say they broke up, they went on hiatus like a long time ago, and they're pretty extreme, and they're from Omaha here. They run Metal Blade Records, if that means anything to any of you metalheads. And then the 12th, I'm shooting some event photos. The 13th, I'm shooting some, I don't really fully understand what I'm shooting on the 13th. It's like fulfillment boxes. I'm like, okay. And then the 14th and 15th, I'm shooting some videos for like an orphanage. And the 16th, 17th, 18th, I'm just gonna be editing till my eyeballs bleed. And then back on the 20th, I'm gonna be doing stuff with a Fortune 500 company, helping them with their they call them town halls. The CEO comes and talks, and it's live streamed out to all the employees, and they also talk to the investors, and they also talk to some cable networks. So I got all that. That's like my next 2 weeks. But I'm gonna be making videos every day. They might be late, but they're coming, I promise. And Bear's here, he's wheezing down there. He's finding his comfort spots. So it's good. So there'll be a lot of money coming in. I'm trying to decide how to spend it. You know, of course, you got the money. You got it's burning all in my pocket. I gotta spend it. I just deposited what I think is the biggest deposit I've ever made yesterday. It was like the first 3 months of the year working for that Fortune 500 company, doing like a lot of stuff for them. And so I'm like, okay, do I pay off debts? Do I invest in stuff? I've been thinking about investing in some more workout equipment because I don't got enough. I have muscles, but they don't really show up that well. So thinking about that, thinking about paying off debt, thinking about investing money into the stock market. Make a little bit of all of them, sprinkle it. Maybe do a cool vacation or something. Something nice. Something experience. Nice dinner or something. Because me and my girlfriend will be officially vaccinated fully. Because we got the Johnson & Johnson one Tuesday. So on 4/20 we'll be vaccinated. So I think I might take her out somewhere nice. But I don't know how many places are having like in-person dining. So, and also I feel like if they were having in-person dining, it's kind of a gross thing. So I don't know if I want to support that business. So maybe we'll just get takeout from somewhere nice. And then we were talking about doing putt-putt. They have like up the street, it's like a dinosaur putt-putt or something like that. Like a prehistoric themed putt-putt. So I don't know what that's about, but we might go do that, Date night in the pandemic times. So yeah, and then, paying off debt's always good, but like, I feel like, I've been doing pretty well in the stock market. Granted, I keep seeing reports that, we're due for a correction, but people were saying that before, Trump became president, so it's just kind of like, if you were banking on the market to tank, you would have missed 4 years of insane growth. So it's like, what do you do? You just keep putting money in until it tanks, and then you just bag hold for a while till it rebounds. Or you just sock away money and wait until it tanks, then you buy the dip. I don't know. I've been doing the options trading thing. I'm a little behind on a couple, just because, they didn't pan out. I got assigned on the options for AMD was a big one, and that was like $9,000, which is tied up into AMD stock, which is now only worth $8,000, which kind of sucks. But I believe in AMD long term, so eventually it'll dig itself out of that hole. And then BlackBerry, which is one I still feel good about. They're doing a lot of cool things. Look them up. This isn't financial advice. It's just what I'm investing in. Those are the two big ones. And I bought BlackBerry when it was at like $15, and now it's at like $9. So kind of getting kicked in the teeth on that one too, because that would be, I think I'm down like $3,000 on that one. So not the best, but it is what it is. I think I might buy more while it's at $9, because I like the stock. I like the company. They're doing cool things, and I think it's worth more than it's priced at. And it's definitely a long-term play. I think it'll be a couple years before it becomes before people come around on it. But I like the stock. I've got a lot of shares of it. I think I'm at like 600 shares or something like that. So I might buy, another 100 or 200 at $900, just to really build that out. If I had 800 shares, and if it went up to 100, that's $80,000. If it goes up to one, like it's at $9 now, for it to go to 100, could be 5, could be 10 years. So that's kind of the long-term play I'm making. But it's like, if it did that, that's, now you're starting to get into like, that's a really, more than a healthy down payment on a house. That's a good start to a nest egg. So, trying to get that going. Hope in the next decade that pans out. Plant those seeds, see what happens. It's kind of my investing advice. You should have a couple long-term plays. You should have a couple short-term plays. Just do a little bit of all of it. I can't believe I've already been talking for 8.5 minutes. That seems crazy to me. I don't like, it's on this side. The camera flip always confuses me. Oh, sorry. This is like a lamp, and it's shooting this beam up. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna have to put something over the top of that to cut that out. But I don't mind this frame so much. This stuff that's stacked over here, once I unpack, will go away. That'll be girlfriend's desk over there, but I might just like put the camera over there, because the mic will fit on the desk. And yeah, I'm not super happy with the office setup yet. It's functional enough for me to get to my computer and edit things, which is what it needs to happen. But there is still so much just shit just all over the place. Like, if you saw the floor, you would just be like, holy shit. Like, let me just show you real quick. Hold on. Pick you up. I'm in the way. What? You see all that? It's just so much crap. And I'm just like, oh man, why do I have so much shit? And I like Marie Kondo'd like crazy leading up to the move. And it's like, I got rid of, we're up to like 200 some things. Let me see. 234. I've thrown away 234 things. I still have like 3 totes worth of shit that I just don't know what to do with. I go through it again. I think now that I'm here, I think I can look through it with, like, clear eyes. What is it? What is it? Clear hearts, clear eyes, full hearts, clear eyes. I don't know. I've never actually watched that show or the movie or whatever it is. And just go through it again and just be like, okay, let's rip and tear and let's get a lot of this crap out of here because we don't really need it. But yeah, I'm just real jazzed about a lot of things. I am and I'm not. I'm feeling kind of iffy, but like, I'm vaccinated. I'm ready to go back playing hockey. I'm ready to go back to making stuff, to working. This year has already blessed me so much, with just some really good financial wins, and I'm trying to take what I can and build something, build those other streams of revenue, because that's what you gotta do. You can't just rely on that 9 to 5. You gotta build a couple other streams of revenue. I know that sounds douchey to say, but it's like you gotta be investing your money, because just saving it is that's not enough. You gotta, and I've made some videos about it. Please go watch them. Please go do some research. They don't teach you this stuff in school. I don't know why. Just basic stock market stuff. You can see the TV flashing back there. Oh yeah, cool. The TV's over. There's a TV in the living room. That way. Anyway, if you're wondering what that flashing was. But yeah, just like, you need to get some money in the market. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You start up an account at Fidelity. I like Fidelity. It's a good one. Robinhood is very good. It's very simple, easy to use. It makes it very easy. Fidelity's not as easy to use, but you're smart people. I think you could figure it out. They've got tutorials and stuff. Just get on there. Just look for ETFs. ETF. It's an exchange traded fund. It is. It's basically just a company that buys a lot of stock. So you buy one stock, you're diversified. If the market in general goes up, your money goes up. And over the history of the market, it's always gone up because of inflation and GDP and stuff. Things. You just put your money into it. Here's a couple to look at: VTI, SPHD, VOO. Those are 3 stock tickers. Go take a look at them, and that'll give you an idea of the kind of thing you should look for. Also, SPY, SPY is a very popular one. I own SPHD and VTI. I believe I put those in my IRA account, my retirement account, because with an IRA, you put the money in, you don't take it out till you reach a certain age. So I throw some money in there every year, and I just buy those index spanning ETFs, and they over time they will go up, and as long as I keep putting that money in, by the time I'm ready to retire, that money will have grown, hopefully significantly. And if not, well, I've got my other investment accounts. I've got the money from photo stuff. I hopefully have some money from YouTube. It's making me a couple dollars a month, which is cool, which is awesome. I just put all that money usually into the stock market. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about cryptocurrency. It's not. I can't really wrap my head around it. It's just it doesn't map to anything. And I know Bitcoin has gone up like crazy, so I'm obviously not someone to listen to about that. I don't understand it. I don't know when it could turn on you, and so it's not for me, it's also really annoying to me to log on to my Robinhood at night and just see it doing that. I hate that, especially because I had only ever had I think the most I ever had in cryptocurrency was $200. But so it would be going up and down $5 or $6 every time I'd log in, and I was like, this is just annoying to see it, and it just triggered that anxiety in my head, and I was like, this isn't for me. you know, if I don't want to set up a fourth brokerage just to do cryptocurrency. Although PayPal does it now, so maybe I'll do it on PayPal because you know I log into my PayPal like once or twice a month, just to like pay my PayPal credit card bill or whatever, you know, because I buy a lot of things on PayPal credit. Because it's just faster to just be like click, click, you know, like oh PayPal, click, and then it just does it with one click, which is great. You know, the inner stuff, you just like log in with PayPal and it remembers. And you're like, you want to buy this? And you're like, yep. And then that's it. And then you just go on PayPal later and you pay off your bill. This video is sponsored by PayPal. It's not. I don't think PayPal sponsors anybody's videos. I know a lot of people like really don't like PayPal because PayPal has done some shit to people. It seems like, you know, you get on Reddit every now and then and people, you know, like PayPal froze my account. And you're like, well, it is kind of suspicious. Like, you made $100,000 in like a month. Like, yeah, that seems kind of suspicious. Like, maybe PayPal, maybe it's good, you know, maybe it's good they're doing that. You know, they're being proactive. So I see both sides of the coin. I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I imagine it sucks a lot. So I feel for those people. But I understand PayPal's side of it too. You can call me a bootlegger if you want for that one. So yeah, I think it's just they have trouble resolving the issues, and they could be doing a better job of that somehow. I don't know how they could be doing better, but they could be. So yeah. Anyway, this is talking about money just gets me jazzed up. It's weird because like when I started doing the whisper rambling like every day, I was like, I can't talk about money. Like I feel gauche talking about money. But now I feel like those are some of my more popular videos. They get longer view times, they get more views, and there's a lot of people on YouTube, and I feel like there is this like societal turn maybe, because I remember when I was younger, like it was kind of gauche to talk about money, and now it's much less so. And I feel like it's less. I mean, it's less gauche to talk about money. People are interested in finances, and that's really good. That's really exciting. And I think, you know, there's a lot of talk about wealth inequality, and I feel like it's easy for me to say this next thing as kind of like a privileged white guy whose like parents paid for my college. Like, thanks, mom and dad. But it's like investing is a tool that is how, like, the market, you know, I've said this before and I'll say it again, the market is definitely rigged, but the people rigging it are not very good at playing the game. And you absolutely can beat them, even though they're tipping the scales. And investing is a tool to help you dig out of, you know, situations. Like, obviously, if you are, if you don't have a lot of money to put in, it is a spoon. You're trying to dig a hole with a spoon. But, you know, Andy Dufresne did it. You know, he dug himself out of Shawshank prison with that little fucking hammer. Like, you could do it too. It'll take you 20 years. But, like, what else are you gonna do? Just bitch for 20 years? Like, fuck that, man. Like, go figure out how this shit works. It's really not that hard. You'll get punched in the mouth a couple times. There's ways to mitigate those punches in the mouth. You know, you could do paper trading, you could do simulations. As you know, don't put in more money than you can afford to lose, but put something in. You know, like I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's like when I was 14, I got interested in the stock market for the first time, and back then you had to pay $7 for every trade. So that means if you wanted to buy, you know, or no matter what the trade was, if you were buying 1 share or 10 shares, you were paying $7 to buy it, $7 to sell it. And they had like account fees and shit. And like you couldn't buy fractional shares. Like they were kind of mad that you were only buying like 1 or 2. They wanted you to buy blocks of like 100. So it's like the tools that exist now, that there's like no commission trades, you know, there's no account fees. You know, there's that whole thing of that for a while there was financial advice that was like skip the coffee every day, burr, 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 and that adds up to however many hundreds of dollars, and you're like, well, whatever, I like fucking coffee. It's like, okay, if you like coffee, fucking drink your coffee, I don't give a shit. But like, maybe once a week, if you just once a week, don't get the fancy coffee, put that $4, $5, $6 into your Robinhood account, invest in fractional shares of whatever, Amazon, Walmart, Tesla, Coke, anything. Fucking the ETFs I was talking about earlier. Do that every week for a year, and what is that? 52 times 5. You're talking, that's $250. Doesn't seem like a lot, but like, once you see how it compounds, how that $250 has grown, if you make good decisions, even if you're buying the safe bets, that $250 might be $300, and you're like, okay, well, what if I put $500 in next year, and before you know it, you're up at 1,000, and you're like, fuck, okay, and then it becomes easier to not buy those coffees, and you want to put all your money in once you start to see how that money can grow. And it might take a year, it might take 5 years, but just trust the process and just do it, because figuring out how to make your money make money for you is the way to, I hate to say the word financial freedom, but like, if you've got money problems, those are the steps. That's the ladder out. Like, it fucking sucks. You're not gonna go from like broke as shit to like fucking billionaire. Like, no. But like, you could climb your way out, and especially like to the point where if you want to have kids, when you have kids, your financial situation will be so much better off that you'd like, the fucking guy I watched on the internet to help me fall asleep. Thanks, fucking guy on the internet. Help me fall asleep. For real, please, just drink. If you get anything out of this fucking channel other than just my dumb ass whispering at you to help you fall asleep, drink some fucking water, eat less carbs, eat less sugars, and put some fucking money in the stock market. So that's all I got for you. Those are things I wish I had done earlier. My life would be a lot better if I had done them earlier. So I'm telling you, no matter where you are in life, drink fucking water, stay hydrated, get some fucking sleep, put your money in the market, eat your vegetables. Okay? That's what I got for you. So, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well, and if you're not, well, I hope that turns around for you real soon. So, with that said, I will see you next time, which will be tomorrow, because we're going at this all gas, no brakes, and tomorrow will be today. By the time you watch this, because it's already 12:30, by the time I actually like edit and upload it, it'll probably be like 1 or 2 in the morning, so whatever. Fuck it, right? Get some sleep, drink some water, drink a bunch of water, then go to sleep, wake up and piss a bunch, then go back to sleep, then drink water again, stay hydrated.